Are you feeling stressed? Maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Perhaps you're feeling a little anxious, but you don't really know why. It's just that feeling that's kind of bubbling under the surface. Yeah, me too. And that's part of the reason why I'm shooting this video, because when I am feeling this, there's one thing that I do that, well, it fixes it. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video, how to cure that stress, that anxiousness, that overwhelm, especially the kind where you can't exactly pinpoint what it is when you're feeling it. So we're going to talk about how you pinpoint it and how to solve it. So if that sounds like something that would be helpful to you right now, then stay tuned. Roll the intro. Or not roll the intro. Maybe let's just de-intro this thing and get right into it. So the first thing I do anytime I'm feeling that like stress, anxiousness stuff bubbling up and I can't quite pinpoint it is to take the time and take 5 minutes and actually consciously think about what is stressing me out. Because usually the answer is actually pretty obvious. We're just so busy in our day-to-day lives, we just kind of let it bubble under the surface and bother us, annoy us, and make us feel stressed. But when you take the time to say, okay, what is actually the thing that is causing this feeling? Usually it's a pretty easy thing to pinpoint. And for me, it usually comes from something I am not doing or something I'm procrastinating on. So let's use today as an example. On Monday, I normally post videos here every Monday and Thursday. On Monday, I did not post a video. Today is Thursday morning, and I didn't have a video. I was like, I'm on vacation, I'm not gonna do it. Here's the thing. You can miss one day, but as soon as you miss 2 days, that's when everything goes downhill. And so for me, I was stressed about that. I was like, I'm gonna skip a whole week. I didn't really properly prepare for it. It's more due to my lack of planning than any other good reason. And so that was stressing me out. So how do you solve the problem? Well, you do the work. So here I am talking about the stress that I'm feeling, shooting a video, then I'm gonna go edit the video, then I'm gonna post the video, and I'm gonna feel great about it afterwards, and that stress that I've been feeling on the vacation is gonna subside because I did the thing. The sun is about to pop over the roof here and do that, so we may need to adjust this in a second. Almost every time you have work stress or work anxiety, it will come from not doing the thing. And especially as you start working for yourself, you're gonna feel guilty for not doing it, which leads to more stress. So I can't implore you enough to pause, figure out what's stressing you out, do the thing that's stressing you out. Even if it's usually gonna be the thing you don't wanna do. It's gonna be the thing that's not fun or the thing that's hard. Do it, feel better. Kind of how it works. Also, recently I was talking to a Location Rebel member on the phone, and one of the things we talked about is the idea of the pro versus amateur. So Stephen Pressfield, who wrote the book The War of Art, also has a book called Turning Pro. And it's basically the idea and the battle between the pro and the amateur. So for me, I'm a pro. I'm a pro blogger, I'm a pro YouTuber, I'm a pro business owner. That is how I make my living. And, do you think every time Michael Jordan stepped onto the basketball court, he wanted to play basketball? No, I'm sure there was times he was sick or didn't feel like it or whatever. But he went out and he did it anyway because he's a professional. I'm out here in nature, and apparently there are train tracks. Right over there. There goes the train. For me, I'm a professional, so there's gonna be times where I don't feel like it, I don't want to, but you still need to do the work because that's what you've signed up for. Professional. So if you haven't read that book, I would highly recommend going to read it because it helps make the times when you pause, you figure out what's stressing you out, you identify what's stressing you out, and you still don't want to do that thing. It helps make doing it just a little bit easier. So the next time you find yourself being stressed and you're not entirely sure why, go through that process. Consciously think about what it is, do the thing that's stressing you out, and remember, you're a pro, you're not an amateur. Even if you're just getting started with your business, you are a business owner. It can be easy to treat it as it's this little side project. It's this thing we're just doing for fun. No, you're a professional. As soon as you make the commitment to be a freelancer, a blogger, any kind of business owner, any kind of website owner, you are a professional. So treat it as such, and remembering that is going to be very beneficial as you go through your career. We got new videos every Monday and Thursday, usually. And if you want to build a business that lets you spend more time doing the stuff you love, like hanging out here in beautiful Sun River, Oregon, make sure to hit subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if this tip was helpful for you. And if you want a little bit more help, locationrebel.com/YT. Get our free 6-day course that's going to help you get this business started. I'm going to go, edit this video, post the video, and then I'm going to enjoy being out here in Oregon. So I hope you have a great day. We'll see you soon. Peace.